on IMSA Radio. Stand by for action as we're ready to go racing. Canadian Tire Motorsportpark and the Chevrolet Grand Prix for 2024. Bit of a gap between the two different sets of cars, but only one safety car and only one green flag, which is in the air and waving now, and we are racing at CTMP. Straight into the lead for the pole sitter PJ Hyatt in the AO Racing Spike car. It's all kinds of messy coming into turn one though for the GTD cars, and Jack Hawksworth was defending mightily there as Frankie Monkey Calvo was trying to go down the inside of his teammate. They've been told not to drive into each other. I think they've just about managed that. So it's Corvette from the Lexus RCF. And a spin for Sheena Monk at the start of the race for Gradient Racing. She started in 9th position in GTD, and there will be an early drive-through penalty for Ben Keating in the number 2 United car. Changing tyres on the grid, that'll be a drive-through. Now, he needs to get that done straight away, because if Sheena can't get going here, might catch a full course yellow. No, she's pointing in the right direction. Well, it was almost.
There's no contact, so you know, the main goal here is to hopefully get a win today. It's not going to be easy for sure. The Ford is quick. Lauren and the Porsche is quite quick as well, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, certainly the goal here is to get a Corvette win if we can. But that doesn't mean that we can't race either.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Stints. What, 10 laps of yellow in them. Alexander Sims did almost 75 minutes before he peeled in from the lead in the number 3 Corvette. Antonio Garcia having taken that over. But as I say, two 5-lap stints of yellow in that. Even so, that was still pretty good, but they'll be wanting to go. I understand why they pushed as long as they could, Jeremy, because they'll want to go full rich to the end if it stays green. And they should, I reckon, just be able to do that. Might need a tiny little bit of fuel saving, but I don't think it'll be very much. So every half second on the track at the moment, and that 4.7 second gap between Antonio Garcia and Nicky Katzberg, that's manna from heaven at the moment. And then another 4 seconds back to Lauren Heinrich. So not soft pedaling by any stretch of the imagination, but at least with those gaps you can start to manage your own race, Jeremy.
Absolutely right. Inside, well, just about 55 minutes of racing remaining, and as you say, all of a sudden it seems like those top cars in GTD Pro are all spread out just a little bit, and all of the GTD Pro cars now ahead of the GTDs, other than the earlier penalised car number 1, which is still kind of working his way through. Brian Sellers in that car.
White flag this time around, 2.5 miles to go. And there it is. Top 2 pulled out a bit of a lead to TDS. That 3rd spot on the podium is not secure because Ben Hanley in the Wins car is right with the TDS racing machine. Down to the bottom of the hill, already through that and climbing up round the outside of the Pfaff McLaren. That was brave by Tom Dillmann, but he felt he had to make that move there. That might just give him enough room. There's still more traffic ahead of him. He does not want to see that. He does not like that at all. And it's quick traffic as well. Quick GTD traffic. He's past the remaining Lexus, sitting in 5th for Parker Thompson and Vassar Sullivan. Quiet day for both of the Lexus. They were expecting more, and we've lost one of them as well. Hey, they come through the final couple of corners. And it will be a win for Inter Europol. Brilliant strategy down the inside of the Aston at the final corner. Didn't really have to make that pass. And at the end, it is going to be somewhere close to half a second is all, but that's all it needed to be. Felipe Fraga goes through in 2nd place for Riley. It's TDS in 3rd, holding on by just 0.3 of a second. And Colin Brown, going very slowly, has dropped down. I think he may have run out of fuel. Shea Adam, let's have some reaction from our CrowdStrike pit lane reporter. See if we can get to Shea Adam down in the pit lane for some reaction from the winning team.
Gonna dive in with PR1 Matheson because they are race winners. Europol's first win in this championship. PR1, well, they are very used to this because they've won championships many, many times over in this series. I'm gonna grab Bobby Origal really quickly. Bobby, congratulations on another race win. This one was hard fought, and overall, how does it feel?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, really. I can't be more proud of the whole team, really. Nick did an outstanding job, and Tom backed it up and did another one. The crew, everybody here, I'm just...
And in the race as well, so yeah, fabulous day for him. He clearly loves this track, doesn't he, Alexander Sims? Set the fastest lap last year in GTP. But what a great execution here by Europol, by PR Matheson Motorsports. They've done a super job all the way through this race. They called the strategy perfectly, and a great drive there by Tom Dillmann. It really was a good first hit from Nick Boulle.
Ready for you whenever, Shay. Just open your mic and we'll put you to air. At Interlagos, and they are third position at the moment. So Jeremy, finish up with the points and then we'll head to Mission and Post Race Tech.
Yeah, in GCD